It is morning time. Hello, hello. All right. Good morning, everyone. We've got 7:15 a.m. on the clock. If you are watching this at a different time of day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be, I hope that you take this as a lovely reminder to practice your mindfulness and infuse it with a little bit of gratitude. All right. For today's practice, similar to yesterday, we will be using a yoga strap. So take a moment, find either a yoga strap or it could be a sash, a belt. It can even be a long sleeve sweater that if you just kind of have a sweater around, this is something that you can sort of roll up and it will serve the purpose that we will be needing it for today. So grab yourself again, either a yoga strap or a sweater that you can roll up to use nice and long, and then let's get started. For today's practice, we're actually going to begin standing. So I'm going to move my blanket out of the way. I do like the blanket for the knees, for a little bit of cushion during the middle of the practice, but we are going to begin seated. So have your strap nearby, and we're going to place the strap in a very specific position, and that's going to be right in front of us. And at some point, we're going to pick it up. So leave your strap or your rolled up sweater, your piece of fabric, leave it out laying in front of you. And then just in front of your feet. And we're going to begin our class standing today. I'm just going to back up a little bit here. So take a moment. Once you've got your strap, you'll meet your 2 feet in your standing shape. And all we need to do here is breathe to meet ourselves. We are approaching day 4 now of our 21 Days of Gratitude initiative. And today we are reminded to hold gratitude for our mentors, our teachers, perhaps leaders that have inspired you. So just take a moment here. Think if there is someone that might connect with you, a teacher from childhood, or perhaps someone who's not exactly a teacher, but to you, they are your teacher. You can kind of place them into your mind space or into your heart space for a moment and just offer a little thought of gratitude. The wonderful thing about our mentors and our teachers is that they show us an example on how we can also be that support for others, but also for ourselves. And so for today's movement practice, we're going to allow the body, our body, to sort of be our teacher. And I invite you to close your eyes, turn on or open your internal eyes, if you will. And as we move today, just focus on the sensations throughout the body and let them inform you, let them show you how you want to continue to carry yourself, your energy throughout the rest of the day. We'll begin with just 3 breaths together here. This has been a moment for you to notice the length of your spine. So just 2 more breaths, meeting, standing, the same way we rise out of bed. Placing our 2 feet on the ground. Give yourself permission to be here. And on the next breath, let's tuck the chin. We'll begin our expiration by just rolling the spine down a little bit. And we're going to do this super, super slow, so slow, so slow. We're trying to say good morning, spine. We're just a little check-in, that it's slow enough that we allow the brain to be involved. Your knees can bend at any time here. And you'll only go as low as you need to. If today you need to stay a little bit higher through the upper spine, keep it high. If you're able to hinge at your pelvis comfortably, you might even bend your knees too. If you think of a rag doll, can we grab opposite elbows and let your head hang? Take what you need from this forward fold. Let's begin this exploration, this sort of learning from our own bodies here. Noticing the sensations here. We're all going to be feeling different things. And so it's just a moment to unite, just you, your body, your sensations. I'm starting to walk my fingertips around my feet, around the sides of my body, and just adding a rotation to the trunk around the pelvis here. So we're getting a little bit of our legs to wake up, but we're also inviting all of the corners, back of the legs, side of the legs, front of the legs to be involved. See if you slowly bend the knees and start to roll yourself up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Slow down. Good, and the head will come up last. Good. Let's do that one more time. Tuck the chin. This time, see if you can almost count or sense or feel each joint moving, bending, giving you space to roll and fold over the legs. And hang out down there for a moment. Your knees can bend, you can bounce, you can add anything you want to this. You can let this be a little fun and goofy if you need it to be. Good, beautiful. Let's roll the spine right back up. Bend your knees. We're using that to wake up the legs too. All right, this time here, we're gonna go sideways. We're gonna take the left ear to the left shoulder. Just pause there. How does the neck inform you here? How is this side of the body feeling? But we're gonna take a little journey. The crown of the head wants to go down there. So we're gonna tip over, tip over, tip over, tip over. Good. There's gonna be a point where the opposite side of your body says, no more, we cannot bend anymore. So let's just stay here, but we're gonna bend our knees and hang out with gravity. We're gonna look a little funky and funny here, but we're hanging out sideways. Our right arm is gonna sweep in front of the face until it reaches up. And now it feels like you're kind of hanging out from the monkey bars at the park. So see if you just let the body dangle a little bit. On the whole right side of the body opens up. Move your neck around a little bit. And then as if someone, think of your teacher, your mentor, they grabbed you by the hand. They're pulling you up. They're helping you up. You're stacking your body. The arm comes down last. You take a breath in. Let it go. One more. Let it go. The right ear to the right shoulder. Take a little moment to find some information from your upper shoulders. And then start to tip over. The crown of the head wants to lead towards the floor. Think of a little candy cane tipping over. Except there's only so much we can go. Our body, our joints can only move so much. So we find the end of the movement. But if we bend our knees, we start to get a little lower. We hang out with gravity a little bit more. This is our sideways ragdoll. We're going to now take the right arm, or the left arm, sorry, and circle it, reach it up. And here we are. We're either hanging from our invisible monkey bars, or the person that you see as your mentor, your teacher, is kind of holding on to you. Remember when you were a kid and your parents would just kind of pull you up by the arm a little bit? Just kind of swinging, having fun. Good. Now let's help ourselves up, or visualize that you're being lifted, lifted, lifted. The arm is still pulling you first. The arm is still leading the way. The arm comes down last. You take a breath. And we let it go. We'll tuck the chin and roll forward just one more time. If you joined us a little late and perhaps you didn't grab a yoga strap, go ahead and grab yourself a yoga strap or a sash, some kind of rolled fabric. And if you come to your forward fold, leave the strap in front of you, a little bit in front of your feet. We're going to grab that now. We're going to grip our strap. We're going to find that the arms are a little wider. You really don't have to activate so much, but you're going to widen your grip. You're going to let your head roll. It's heavy. And you're just going to roll yourself up to stand, but you're going to bring your strap, bending your elbows, pulling up, pull the strap up over the head. Good, and we're going to move the shoulders a little bit more now, first by bending the elbows. Think of a little pull up. Push the arms up and pull the elbows down. Good, one more. This time you're going to circle the strap in front of you, and you're going to do anything you need. You can widen your grip, whatever you need, but we're going to floss the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to circle back. You might wiggle back here. You might bend your elbows, or the strap might find its way all the way to your lower back. And then you're going to circle it forward. It helps to keep the elbows nice and straight, so you pull tension on your strap or your fabric. And with more tension, it's easier to navigate this movement. It's okay if you have to move your spine. We're now trying to use the entire body a little bit more. So if you want to get playful, maybe you start to find some circles. The spine can start to play a little bit here. Yeah, it's kind of like your arm or your arms are drawing a big halo, a big circle over the body. And it doesn't have to look like what I'm doing. It could be literally any other movement, just sort of dancing with arms, involving the shoulders, involving the spine. Good, beautiful. Now here, we're gonna slowly let that go. Just let the arms relax. Breathe. Good. Let the strap move out of the way. Bring your feet a little closer together and bend your knees. They're not coming to touch. The feet aren't necessarily coming to touch. We're just bending the knees. It's not chair pose. It's just greeting our ankles. So our feet are nice and flat on the ground. Our knees are going to track forward. Our heels, you're going to pretend that you're doing this with both of your feet. In fact, if you can do that for a moment, pretend that you're kicking gum off the bottom of your shoe, or trying to, yeah. Good, so now try to do that action with both feet at the same time. And you can't move, right? But your muscles are turned on, right? So we're pretending that we're sliding the heels back. See if your knees come a little bit more forward. Now hinge and sit on your invisible chair. Let the arms float up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Good. Let's take a little flow. Standing up, reaching up, standing up, reaching up. Good. Let's hold the next chair. Fold over the legs. If downward dog is comfortable for you, take a moment to move your hands forward, your feet back. I'm going to move this blanket out of the way. And it can also be that you come to tabletop position, that you can take a moment to pedal out the knees here, let your head release through the arms, but your arms are still pushing the ground away. Good, let's come forward, bringing the knees down. Moving the spine through a little final cycle of cat-cow. Good. Let's find a little stillness in the spine here. Bend the left knee and just bring that knee up. We're going to circle the hip out and kick the leg off to the side, rocking the pelvis. So this is going to open a different space around the hips, so a different sensation for the lateral muscles of our hip, the ones at the side. You can wiggle about if you need to bend your knees. This is stuff that you can get curious with. It doesn't have to be that your leg has to be straight. I'll invite you to these shapes, but you can take the wheel. Get curious about what's happening. What are you hearing? What are you feeling in your body? Good. Let's take a moment to bring the trunk up. Keep that leg extended. It's there. It's supported. You've explored your pelvis here. Bring your arms out to a T. Think of standing tall, like in mountain pose. Then your left arm can find the side of the body. The right arm can continue to lift. Gate pose. Good. Beautiful. Bring the hands right back. Hinge forward so your hands can find the floor, tabletop. And then switch sides. Opposite knee bends to bring the knee up. And then we're going to circle that hip. I'm going to turn around and face you guys this time. So we're going to take the leg out and begin to rock forward and back once more. This side might feel different. Each side has its own little perspective. So can you also respect how each side is different? And what you might learn. How does each side inform you? Get curious. Can we bend the knee? Getting a different action and motion for the hips. Good. There is no right or wrong. As long as there is no pain, you're not going to move anywhere that's painful. This is curious but comfortable movement. Good. Beautiful. Let's all bring the knee right back so that we're in tabletop position. Tuck your toes. Lift up towards your downward dog or stay low for your puppy pose. Probably have a lot of props in your house or toys. This might be nothing new for you, so just rolling around on our carpet. Good. From here, slowly walk your feet just a little closer. Walk your hands a little closer for your final forward fold. And if you'd like to hang out like a rag doll, one last time, go right ahead. This time here, we'll start to get closer to the ground. Let your hands move forward again so that as your feet step back, you can lower your knees. You can come towards a kneeling position. If this is not comfortable, you can come into a cross-legged position instead. Just kind of adjusting to a little seat, a little more comfortable. And from that movement, that dancing that we've engaged, let's take a moment. If you're comfortable, close your eyes. Notice how your body responds. The vibrations of your beating heart, of your dancing breath. You don't have to control it right now. Just let it keep moving. Feel the warmth of your breath. Little by little, the heart knows that it's going to start to slow down a bit more. The movement, the dancing in this immediate moment has stopped. And it's a moment for body and mind to digest this movement, this energy that you have manifested for yourself. Allow the breath to lengthen through the exhale now a little bit more. This doesn't mean that we neglect the in-breath. You'll still breathe in as much as you'd like. You're just going to ride the exhale a little longer. Breathing in through the nose. And ride the exhale for a little longer. Can you keep the breath through the nose and invite the lips to seal? Take a moment to step into your heart and mind space. And perhaps there you might hold gratitude, a little spotlight for whichever person, whatever mentor, whatever teacher is connecting with you. And that person can also be you. See what's there today. And from that space of observation, is there an intention? Is there an idea that you'd like to carry with you throughout the day, or perhaps through the week? Take a moment to set an intention for yourself, a way perhaps to carry your mindfulness practice and your gratitude practice, not just for this moment, not just for the mat, but wherever you go. Seal those words, whatever it may be, right here. Your hands can stay as they are, or they might come together in Anjali Mudra or prayer Mudra. In this gesture of gratitude, when you turn those eyes of introspection and turn them to yourself and offer yourself gratitude. With 3 breaths, let's seal our practice together. A breath in through the nose, and cleansing breath out. A breath in through the nose, and cleansing breath out. Final breath. And as you exhale, perhaps bowing to your space, to your practice, you recognize the power within your breath and yourself as one of your own best teachers. I thank each of you for sharing your space, your energy with me on this wonderful Wednesday morning. I send you all back to the world to stand and carry your mindfulness wherever you go. And today, even throughout the middle of the day, see where there's parts where you can pause and hold a little gratitude, perhaps for what inspires you, for what has led and informed your wisdom, your mentors, teachers, and how you can be a mentor or teacher for someone else. Have a great day, everyone.